Hello everyone, I'm super excited to have you on here. Have you ever been interested and you've always wondered, oh my god, how exactly can I be able to move to Finland? Well, if that is you and Finland has been like your dream country, this is the video for you to stay tuned at because I have yet another amazing opportunity to be sharing with you. Hi everyone, welcome back to Nicole the Career Catalyst. I'm so excited to have you on here. If this is your first time to tune into my channel, well, you're very much welcome. My name is Nicole and I'm so excited to have you on here. Please feel free and feel at home because we have an amazing time on here. And if you're my returning subscriber, you know you're my G and I'm so excited to have you here. Thank you so much guys for the love and for the support. Honestly, like I'm so excited. We finally hit 2K. Yay! So I'm super excited. Thank you so much for the support, guys. And I really do encourage you to continue to watch my content, share, so that way my channel can be able to hit monetization. So follow me, share the video, subscribe. Let's jump right into it. So I have another amazing opportunity to share with you guys in this video. And this is a volunteer opportunity. So in case if you're interested in anything conference related, volunteer opportunities, please do check out my playlist over here, the conference talk series. That is where I get to share all different kinds of opportunities related to conferences, related to volunteer opportunities, internships, exchanges, and all of that. Please check out the playlist over here. So I'm so excited to share yet again another amazing opportunity. This opportunity was there last year, and finally they're back again this year, and the applications are open. So I'm just going to walk you through the website so that you can get to know what opportunity I'm even talking about and show you the process of how to apply so that you can begin your application process as soon as possible. Is the website for Slash. So it's a volunteer opportunity for people who love to volunteer with Slash. And this is an event that happens every year around the month of November, which happens to bring like so many different startup founders all together to sign up and participate in this event happening in Helsinki, Finland. So if you're ready to take your first step into the startup ecosystem or dream becoming a startup founder, operator, or investor, then this is your chance to get a first-class ticket behind the scenes of the world's leading startup event and be part of a community shaping the future. Join us and be part of something bigger. Your journey starts here. So the applications are going to be closing on 3rd September. So it's not really far from here. So I would encourage you to proceed if you'd want to apply to volunteer with Slash. So these are some of the activities that happen, some of the volunteer activities that happen at Slash. So you're part of a community and you're able to build relationships. It also provides you the opportunity to becoming a startup founder or operator or a VC in the Slash ecosystem. The other thing that it does also is to provide you the experience to see what it feels like to be in a place where you're experiencing the world's leading startup event. Then you're going to be able to have the chance to learn more about the startup ecosystem, challenge yourself, make an impact. So these are some of the stories of some of the people that have volunteered with Slash. So you can always read their testimonies, their reviews at any time, just to learn more. So this Slash is basically divided in so many different categories, and there are so many different categories where they're looking for so many volunteers. So some of the categories are production, there is growth, there is a startup, investor, partnership, finance. So you can go for any of those that you feel like meet your requirements. So when I go back here, for example, Under production, the production team creates the world famous /magic by a seamless customer journey for our 13,000 visitors. This means everything from greeting the visitors in their first moments at the airport to helping them at the main event, information and badge claims. Half of our volunteers work in our production team, ensuring each customer touch point is infused with /magic. So you can see these are all the different volunteers that they have under the production team. So it's quite a large team that they have. Then when you come to the growth team, this is a brief information on what happens under the growth team so that you can be able to get more information about that. Then startup, same thing. So you can click on all those different activities or categories for you to learn more about dietary restrictions that you may have. You fill that information accordingly. If you have a driver's license to drive in Finland, you either tick yes or no. So let's go back up here. So now the beauty about this application is that even without filling in these different forms, different parts, it still gives you the opportunity to view other categories of the application even before filling it there. So what is under background? So when we come to background, it's asking for your country of residence. Are you able to be physically present in Helsinki during the /week? So you tick either yes or no, your highest education level, what have you graduated, then you talk about your studies, language skills, do you have any previous experience at /, why would you like to volunteer at /. So keep in mind that these are like their personal questions, the personal or motivation questions, if I may say. So you're really going to have to ensure that you bring your A game while answering these questions, because as much as they may look like very simple, but they're very competitive, because / receives dozens and dozens of applications globally. So if your application is not strong enough, even if it's just a volunteer opportunity, trust you me, you may not cut it. But that's where I come in. If you need support in me reviewing your application, you need extra assistance, feel free to book my consultation call, which will be in the link as well as the description box below. Great. So now that we have looked at what is under background, when you come to interests, it will ask you which teams you're most interested in. So if you remember from the other previous page, we looked at the different teams that are there. So under production, the categories again are broken into so many different sections. So they have cloakroom, food experience, prevent, runners, so you can always choose any that you're interested in. Program, they have backstage, they have mentoring areas, speaker buddies, and so forth. So this just gives you the chance to be able to choose any group that you want to join. And then also, if you're interested in joining any of the other teams, you can as well click that there. So would you be interested in a volunteer lead position? What is the difference between volunteer lead and volunteer roles? To start with, both are voluntary roles, but volunteers have the biggest helping hands during the event days. So they will be responsible for helping and executing various different tasks, mainly during /week. Volunteer leaders are responsible for running the core operations during the event days by leading their own groups of volunteers. They get to recruit volunteers in September and train them to do specific tasks before the event. So basically, volunteer leads are the ones who manage the volunteers. So if you're interested in only the volunteer opportunities, you can either tick that. If you're interested in the lead position only, tick that. But if you're interested in both, then you can as well tick this. Yeah. Okay, and then now we look at our last section, which is code of conduct. So by applying, you're expected to respect everyone at the event, regardless of age and all of that. So if you're okay with all of this, then you'll just come and click on agree, and then that is it. You submit the application and you're good to go. So you'll just wait to hear from them. That's how the application is, just simple, straight to the point.
Yeah, but you just need to make sure that your applications are really, really, really strong. So one last part that I wanted to take you guys through is just a little bit on the FAQs. So if you come under FAQs, they're in different categories. So here is the general FAQ. If you need more information about what slash is, then you can read it over there. Yeah, so that you can be able to get more information to understand what this event is all about. When is it organized? What does it where is slash organized? Even if you're not based in Finland, this opportunity is pretty much open to anyone from any part of the world. You can be able to apply for it. So it's an amazing one. Go ahead, do apply, and I wish you all the very best.
Now that I've taken you through the entire process, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and submit your application to Slash. Remember, my point of emphasis is that your application needs to be super, super strong, guys.